All right, y'all. So we have this new thing where I guess every character that drops on Pridewind's website, we go ahead and have a freaking review of the K review or of just the review of the character. They did drop the K review, so we're gonna take a look and see what K is at. Because this is the character that a lot of people were, I guess, on my channel specifically, upset like with almost every showcase in terms of, oh my god, she's not hitting as hard as she's supposed to, or she's not hitting hard, and it's like I was being blamed for the reason of her not hitting hard. It's like, no, don't blame me for the character ever. I'm not the character. I'm not the one who created Nikke or K. So let's take a look and see what the rankings are looking like. Actually, let's just go to tier list here and let's find her. So we're not in SS. We're not in S tier. We're not even in A tier. We're not in B tier or C tier. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2.5 years, by the way, for DDA in bossing and E in PvP. I didn't even know there was an E tier. Oh, there's an F tier. Okay. So essentially K is I mean, what did you guys expect? This is what I mean. When I say something about the character, I don't understand why, because now you know what's so funny. Respectfully, genuinely, because let me talk my shit. Respectfully, so much people are gonna watch this video and be like, oh, so Zxous was right. And it's just like, why? Why am I right now? It's okay. My ego is crazy. Anyways, let's take ahead. Oh, okay, a decent amount of pros. Anyways, her pros: helps last bullet Nikke's with her ammo reduction. Sure. There's not many of them. I feel like it's just Summer, Niece, Dorothy. Those are the two that comes to mind, but I don't feel like there's many of them. Helm as well. Yeah. Provides an attack damage buff for all allies. Sure. Dual wields SMG. Pretty cool since it's double her DPS output. Sure. Higher fire rate as shotgun during bursts. Allows her to deal decent damage. Okay. Has potential crit rate buff and can reach 100% crit chance. Will probably not reach in the proper team building or gameplay. Sure, great, but finally out of NPC jail. Sure. Now let's take a look at her cons. Her S1 keeps resetting after full burst. Shift up, please. That exactly what I said all 3 videos. That's one. Ammo capacity, ammo reduction is not stackable. Yeah. Also, I've complained about that every video. Ammo reduction is not paired with any compensatory abilities like privity and knees with her reload speed. Yup, I complained about that all 3 videos. Base weapon is SMG, hence why she won't receive buffs dedicated for SG like Tove attack buffs. Hence why I made that video, because people were saying, Zxous, she turns into a shotgun character, try with the shotgun team. So I made that video to show you guys why she would not work with Tove. She's a SMG character, not a shotgun character. Just because her weapon turns into shotgun doesn't make her a shotgun character. Hence why I made that video, right? But I'm sure people will say, Zxous, you were right. I'm sure people will say that. Anyways, hence, due to the point above point, even though her major DPS output is from her burst weapon changed to shotgun, she can't enjoy the potent buffs in shotgun teams. Okay, I made a video about that. Very close to being useless in overall meta since she is a very replaceable unit even on electric solo raids. May be completely phased out by the next electric weak raid. Sure. Out of NPC jail after 2 years just to be mid. Feels like a 2023 Nikke in 2025. Well, to be fair, K was supposed to be a 2023 Nikke. I feel like K was supposed to come out right after D, or at least with D. I feel like that's what they should have done. But for them to drag it on this long until 2025 and then her just being mid regardless, it's like, wow. Okay. We'll take it, I guess. Like that's how I see it personally. But yeah, essentially the cons are just everything. Like basically everything in the cons is what I was saying, and everything I was saying is what people were getting upset about. But it's like, I'm sure they won't not, because Pridewin said it. That this, like, it's just crazy to me, right? Pride now said it. I promise you, people are not gonna question what I'm saying now because Pride said it. It's how it goes. So we need Pride. Pride, thank you for helping your boy out. Anyways, let's take a look at the teams for this character, and I'm gonna show you how limited her teams are. Okay, exactly. So let's take a look if the videos that I've done are here. So obviously, Mast and Anchor, yeah, that was obvious. Anise and Exia. I never used Exia as the first one. I was going to, but I never. But yeah, Summer, Anise, and K, sure. And then this one, I never thought about using this team with Maiden. Well, not with Mari, but I did think about using her with Maiden just because Maiden does have the strong damage of element. But I was like, that's just taking the, literally, that's just like taking the piss at that point. Genuinely, I feel like that was just like cope. If I was to do that type of team, it would just be cope. But realistically, out of all three of these teams, maybe just this team, the electric filler for maids, and then maybe I guess the first one with Summer and Niece are the only two teams I would run. But my whole thing is, especially when I made this video, is like, why am I replacing my original Mast and Anchor team for K? Right? Because she is a character that in reality has to have the perfect team. Then that's exactly what I've been saying all three videos. K is a character who needs the perfect team. Her perfect team in reality is going to be this team, because I'm sorry, this team right here is not going to get you far in anything. Maybe against bosses, sure, and this one is also not going to get you far, maybe against only bosses. Realistically, all her teams are only against bosses, because this character is only going to be good against bosses. Other than that, she's going to be completely useless. And this is what I've been saying all three videos, while people were trying to say no, you're just not using her right team. Go ahead and tell me where you see where do you see volume, where do you see, just because she's a crit rate buffer does not mean you need to have crit damage buffers. I'm sorry, that's not how it works, right? You see crit rate doesn't mean you need to use her and only use her with crit damage, right? Because if there's characters who don't even have crit damage that are helping her out more with damage, then use them. Like, it's just common sense, I feel like. But it is what it is, y'all. At the end of the day, I don't know what people are gonna, what's the meme? What are they gonna say now? What are they gonna say now? I don't know. I just find it hilarious. I am a bit upset just because, you know, K is a character that I have been wanting for a long time. And I thought she would be decent. And I will say, like, if you really do invest into her, and you do put her on that Mast and Anchor team, she could probably hit very hard. Like, she could probably hit a quite good amount, like something scary that you wouldn't expect. But I feel like that is what her A ranking would be, right? Because you have to fully invest into her and all that stuff. Perfect team. Not to mention the team probably has to be invested a bit. It's just how it is. But I think D, D, A, and E is quite the crazy ranking. But you guys let me know what you think right now that Pride has said the exact same thing I've been saying all three of my videos. Let's see what you guys say in the comments now. But for now, it's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.